Hey, my name is Michael Mansell, and I'm going to show you guys how to properly place people in your downline as a leader so you can spread the love and really build a massively deep, sustainable, strong downline. So let's jump right into that. All right, so here you can see on the board, this is your graph view inside of your back office. You can find this simply by going to My Team and then My Epic Trading Team graph view. I love to use this view because right here it gives a really nice view of how many people are in your each leg. So you can see what the balance is. You need your 40, 40, and 20 is your balance that you're looking for. So you can really figure out quickly, where do I need to place people when you're placing them from your holding tank. So before you place somebody from your holding tank, you wanna come in here and find out exactly where you should be placing them to make sure that you have a balanced downline. But the main thing that I wanna illustrate here is that you really want to go straight line down, far left on each leg. So in this scenario right here, we've got leg number 1, the middle leg is leg number 2, and then the right leg is leg number 3. So you have your left, your middle, and your right leg. So when you're placing people, what you want to do is place them straight line down. So if I back up here and show you, you want to place them down on your left of each leg. Now, some of you might think, well, I just need to fill up my matrix. No, if you're a leader and you're placing people, or you're becoming a leader because you're starting to, get a ton of referrals into Epic Trading, then what you want to do is build your team out this way. So as you're placing people, just put them one under another, straight line down, and spread that love all the way down deep. So again, you're placing them far left, straight down, straight down. So if you're gonna place your next person under your right leg, number 3, you would then place them here. If you're gonna do your middle leg, you would place them far left here, and so on. So you would just keep that trend going down, straight leg, all the way down. So I like to keep it left because that's how the system will work. If you don't place somebody, then it'll do it automatically on the far left where it needs to be. So it kind of goes in line with that, but this is the best way to build a nice deep team and spread those sign-up spillovers all the way deep down inside your team, and yet create a very balanced downline for yourself in the process.
Okay, now that you know where to place your people, let's walk you through how to place your people. What you wanna do is you wanna go over here to My Team, and then under My Team, you'll see Placement Hold. Under Placement Hold, this is where you're gonna see your new members that are waiting to be placed. You only have 24 hours to manually place them if you have selected to leverage the holding tank in your profile of your account here, which we absolutely do recommend because it gives you control over where they get placed. So within the first 24 hours, you can come in here and you can update the placement of these members, and then that placement will be permanent. It says it on the dashboard, but I'll reiterate it, it is permanent. So do double check where you want to place them before you place them. The best way that I've found to figure out where you want to place them is to scroll over here on the left down to the My Epic Trading Team graph view. And if I click on the graph view, we're gonna see my primary position right here at the very top. This is gonna be your position in your account. And as you can see here, you have leg 1, leg 2, and leg 3, also referred to as the left, middle, and right leg. In this case, I can see that I have 146 in my first leg, 77 in my second leg, and 109 in my third leg. Now, in the compensation plan, you're gonna get 40% of your volume from your first leg, 40% of your volume is gonna come from your second leg, and only 20% is going to come from your third leg. So in this case, I want to really fill up my second leg. The second leg is where I'm focused on placing more and more of my people straight line down in the far left leg, like we just discussed in the first part of this video. So what I want to do is drill down to the far left of my second leg here and place some people there. This here is the bottom left of my middle leg. So I can see here that Claudius is the very last person in the far left of my middle leg, and I'm simply going to copy Claudia's ID number, And then I'm going to come back over to my placement hold tank. And then what I like to do is click the little toggle arrow button here, which will toggle this so that the oldest sign up, in this case it's Deborah, is at the very top. Now with just a couple here, not a big deal. These are super fresh because I spent a good amount of time earlier today placing about 20 people. And so when you have a much longer list of people to place, you want to toggle them because you don't want to start placing people that just signed up a few minutes ago. You want to sign up the people that are the ones that signed up yesterday or within that 24-hour period, the oldest ones in that, which does two things. One, make sure you do not miss out on the ability to place them, but it also makes sure that you honor the fact that those people signed up before the ones that signed up in the last, few minutes or last few hours. That way you're honoring the fact that they got in first. You should secure their positions before securing people after them. So now that I've toggled that, I know that Deborah here is the one I need to place next. And I'm gonna click on Update Placement. And then I simply come here under Placement ID and paste in the ID number for Claudius so that Deborah will be placed in that ID number's far left spot. And I click Update. And now we can see that Deborah has been placed under the ID number 1492086. Okay, let's do one more here. We're gonna do Tracy here as well. So what we wanna do is go back over to our graph view, drill down to the bottom far left of our middle leg. And as you can see, Deborah here is now directly under Claudius in Claudius's far left leg. So now we can take and copy Deborah's ID number, come back over to our placement hold, and then click Update Placement. For Tracy, paste in Deborah's ID number and click Update. And now, just like that, Tracy has been placed under Deborah in Deborah's far left leg, which is now filling up my middle leg so that I can get that to match my first leg so that I have equal 40-40% on my first and second leg.
Don't be average, be epic.